Okay, down at the McHugh Creek parking lot, I'm about to start hiking McHugh Creek, which is in between Windy and Potter Creek. So this is going to be the start of the hike. I like these waterfalls that appear when the snow melts or if it rains. This will go away once the weather dries up. Okay, so this is McHugh Creek Actual. This is it. Comes down, goes a long way back up there into the mountains. But this is the terminus that goes down over here. Yes, there's some idiots that spray painted the scenery. And then goes out. There's a culvert there for it to go underneath the ocean. There's mountains in the background. But I don't know, I like the sound of waterfalls. I find them very nice. So here's the culvert that goes underneath the highway out to the ocean. I don't think fish ever come up this way, but definitely the overflow water goes out to the ocean. And there are the dogs exploring. If I let them, they'd probably go to the other side. Okay, here you can see, looking back, I've had a couple of funny incidents trying to get this video. Anyways, so here they are. And yes, people are playing on the rocks, but it's a nice, beautiful little scenery, and it's a beautiful day. Okay, just a little better view. Dog wandering on the water. My child playing up on the rocks. And just a nice view of the stream and the water flowing in. And you can see it goes out and around. And this is right next to the highway, so we haven't even headed in yet on the walk. Okay, so just too much video of water of the stream, but everybody likes just enjoying it. Okay, so I climbed up onto an overlook, looking down at McHugh Creek. You can see it flowing down there. Definitely see I got railing, and then it flows down that way, and it flows to where I was. It's a nice little place just to sit and listen to the water go by, and see all the beautiful wilderness that we have. And I still haven't left the parking lot, so you know, you don't have to be an expert outdoorsman to come out and enjoy some of this stuff. Literally, I am maybe 100 feet from the parking lot, really. So there's plenty to see without having to actually go deep into the wilderness. Okay, I finally reached the McHugh Creek Trailhead, and this is what you see. As you see, the parking lot's covered in snow and ice. They don't plow so in the winter for the trail, so you park way down by the highway, then you have to hike up, and it's a good 400 yards down to the highway, downhill from here, but uphill all the way. But it's just now finally reaching the trailhead. So let me show you around here. This is actually where the fee station is, the park. Yes, they charge you to park, but I get a park pass. Outhouses, and then this is the trail. And if the dogs let me zoom in, you can see there we are. The McHugh, oh, it's Chugach State Park, McHugh Trailhead. I don't know how well the focus is. Anyway, so heading back up this trail into the forest, and we'll see how it goes today. Here's one of the more interesting things you can see. Here we have a little baby spruce tree growing out of what looks like an old cottonwood tree, but it's just growing up there. And just Crown Trail goes out ahead over there, goes up over that boulder and out towards the highway. That's not the way I'm headed. I, however, am going to be headed more out this way, and try to stay more on the mountainside, get away from the highway. Just climbed up over a ridge to take a look back at the ocean. So there's Cook Inlet, Tourniquet Arm, whatever we want to call it, and the mountains. And you can see the scenery here. It's a fairly decent day, scattered overcast, gentle breeze, but it's about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, so like what, 2 or 3 degrees centigrade. It's actually a nice day for this time of year. Okay, just spotted a pair of Boreal Owls, but they wouldn't hang still for me to get any video of them. Not very courteous of those owls, but it was good to see them. Anyways, come June you won't be able to have this view because all these trees will leaf out. But just another view of what I see as I hike. So there we go. Okay, this is typical of many streams that you run across when you're hiking in the Alaska wilderness. And they pretty much flow year-round depending on weather. You know, the water, rainwater, snow melt, whatever it is. And so really there's not a water shortage. You should never die of thirst out in the Alaska wilderness. Should have some sort of filter with you, some sort of filtering bottle, life straw, something, and you'll never run out of water. There's always water available. But do purify it in some way. You don't want to have giardia. It's no fun. Been there, done that, didn't even get a t-shirt. Okay, here I am back at the overlook. It's a fairly short walk from the parking lot, maybe 300 yards. So you can get incredible views without going very far from a parking lot if that's what you need. Or you can hike for hours back into the mountains and see all you can see. But soon I'll be back down at the car and I'll be headed home. So the dogs have had a nice trip out. Okay, this is the view looking the other way with my highway at the back. Forgot to show this. But so in about 2 months this will all be green and leafed out. But it's still early here. Remember, it doesn't really get fully leafed out in here until June.